We are back, and last night my wife and I finished Glass Onion, which is on Netflix right now. This is the new film by Rian Johnson, written and directed by Rian Johnson. We watched it half one night, fell asleep, and then had to watch the last hour and 11 minutes last night. I wanted to be captivated enough to watch the movie all the way through, but unfortunately I wasn't. I thought all the actors did a fantastic job for the most part. Daniel Craig, once again, nailed his character. Edward Norton was a great addition to the cast this time. Janelle Monáe was really awesome. She played, spoiler alert, I'm going to go into spoilers. The movie's been out. She played dual parts, which was really good to hear. She had a Mississippi accent and then had a very proper accent. Catherine Hahn was good. Leslie Odom Jr. was good. Kate Hudson, Dave Bautista, Jessica Henwick, Madeline Klein was a nice addition to this. I noticed some of the cast had already been on, I think Madeline Klein is on Outer Banks. So a lot of people, I noticed Dave Bautista with, doing movies with Zack Snyder, the zombie stuff. A lot of Netflix people were in this, and I wonder if when casting was going on and the fact that the sequel was picked up by Netflix, if they kind of went to that talent pool. Either way, it was really nice. Jackie Hoffman was great as Dave Bautista's mom. There was a nice little cameo with Ethan Hawke. Hugh Grant had a nice cameo in it. The whole movie was kind of filled with cameos. Natasha Lyonne was in, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Serena Williams, Yo-Yo Ma. It says Joseph Gordon-Levitt did the hourly Dong voice. And Angela Lansbury, murder mystery, Murder, She Wrote. The late, great Angela Lansbury. This was probably her last role, I would assume, was Glass Onion. And it's interesting that Carrie Fisher's last role was with Rian Johnson as well. I hope this isn't a pattern for older women in his movies. Okay, so the movie, The Glass Onion. It was just okay. One of the things I expected going into it was, once again, having the expectations subverted. One of the things I did not like about the original Knives Out was that they revealed who the killer was in the last part of the second act, and then it became a chase movie. And, if you really look at a lot of the classic whodunits, there's always this big reveal at the end, just before the police come in and handcuff the culprit, if you will. Once again, Rian Johnson just does this thing where he kind of gives it all away, subverts expectations. Your expectations is that there's going to be the big reveal at the end. And no, we're going to spoil that for you. Let you know what's going on and then show you how all the puzzle pieces fit together. Well, this movie did not let me down again with subverting expectations. In the end of the first act, Daniel Craig's character spilled the beans on everything. And then towards the end of the second act, the second reveal happens. And the movie kind of backtracks and does non-linear storytelling, which I'm not a fan of non-linear storytelling. It filled in a lot of the holes and the gaps in the movie. And it wasn't so much as a whodunit where an investigation was going on. It was almost as if there was a setup. Then the last act was just a chase again, No reveal. It was revealed, then it was revealed again in a different way. And, I get that the first script, I think, was nominated for an Academy Award, may have won the Academy Award. I'd have to go back and look. I don't get it. These movies aren't for me. And I'm not a fan of Rian Johnson in particular because of The Last Jedi. But I went into this with open eyes, fresh eyes, wanted to, and again, like all the actors had really good performances with the material they had. Unfortunately, I think the material they had was just not that good. This is just my opinion. I'm sure people are going to disagree with me and think that this movie's great. But I would almost rather see a murder mystery that follows the formula instead of spoiling it and then filling in holes. Just not my thing. The movie had a limited release of 600 screens before it went to Netflix. This way it could qualify for the Oscars. What do you guys think? Is it Oscar worthy? It's a one-off for me. I don't think I'll ever watch it again. Same with the first film. Let's talk about it in the comment section, and we'll see you on the next one.